The Highlanders will get a little taste of South Africa today as build-up to when they head away to the Republic for their two-match tour that takes place starting next week. Up against them today, and no less, is the Lions, featuring back in the Super 15 competition after beating the Kings last season in the two-match playoff game following the Currie Cup performances. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Highlanders career, where we are trucking along through the weeks now, getting ourselves in our final home match before we head away to South Africa for our two-match tour. But it is at home today where we face the Lions, who will be hoping to be no pushover here today either, because they really need to make the name for themselves here after fighting so hard to get back. The Highlanders have got a few changes in their squad today, namely the coaching staff has given in to public requests to see Ihaya West pushed in a spot to the number 10 Josie. Sexton probably deserving a bit of a rest. He sees him sit this one on the bench. That sees the return of Francis Saili, and with the top try scorer for the Highlanders, Sharon Stowers remaining on the left wing, and a change also in the second row and in the back row of the scrum, with Brad Thorne returning to the locking spot number 4, and it is Manu returning to number 8 in his first appearance for the actual season. So that's a change for the Highlanders, and hopefully they can keep up after their last performances where they snuck past the Brumbies 19-14 but went down to the Blues, the bloomin' Blues, always the Blues. The Lions on the other hand just returning to Super Rugby, and they'll be happy to be here, but they really have recruited a lot of players in the off-season, with a pile of players, especially in the forward pack, with Lane the Argentinian, Hayes the Englishman, Benoki the Frenchman. That's your front row. We have Toms from Scotland and Simpson from England, along with the number 8 Antino coming into the squad as well. Antino, superb name, a Kenyan in Super Rugby. Who would have thought? Otherwise, the back line is very strong with the return of Alton Yantes to the Lions outfit. Mafoe, a super player, and of course Delport, the inside centre. A back line full of talent. It is the Lions that will kick off here at Forsyth Bar Stadium for the Super Rugby. Kicked off and we are underway. It is the Highlanders in their blue home shirts and the Lions in their waist strip of the white and red. And we get things underway very quickly and quite a flurry. The Lions kicking off. And it is going to be turned over from the Highlanders very quickly, and away they come through Saili, taking the tackle, missing the pass, and eventually picked up from Thorne, who gives it to Nasi Manu, who can't get this pass away to anyone. It's picked up from Afoa, and he's drilled into touch. A big tackle coming in on Afoa. Well, that's a flurry start, like always in these matches. Both teams keen to get a good start. It's the Lions though, through Hayes, the Englishman. Oh, he's made a meal of that, completely ruined it. And here's Ihaya West, he's broken the line already. The Highlanders charging forward, it's out wide. It's a big chase for Smith and Ranger for the corner. Ben Smith, oh, he's got it as well. Taken in the tackle from Mafoe, and he's going to ground. It's just 6 meters out, and it's taken for the Lions, and they'll spread it out and try to break away from their own line. Benoki trying to get away, can't get down, and he's taken away just meters out, and it is with Mafoe who kicks it into touch. And what a start to this match from both teams, eagerly trying to score that vital first try. It's a line out for Coltman. He goes to the front for Thorne. Brad Thorne, nicely to Hoggard. Against his former countryman, Matera. West over the top for Francis Saili. Saili's breaking the line. Chips ahead for Smith. Oh, what a play. Ben Smith. Can he get it down? He scores. Oh, what a try for the Highlanders. But what a play from Francis Saili. The Highlanders take first blood, scoring the first try through Ben Smith, playing it outside centre. But look at Saili, look at this. Look at that little grubber kick through for Ben Smith. Oh, spectacular. Just about butchered it there, giving himself too much heavy of a kick. But He got the job done. High West, how good is he already? Saili, what a kick. That is unbelievable stuff. Rennie Ranger was going to jump on that grubber, score the try for himself. But Ben Smith does the work. Brilliant stuff from the two men, the two centres, Saili and Smith. Very well done. Here's Higher West with his conversion attempt. Out on the right hand side, about 10 in from touch. Oh, beautiful kick from West. Sexton who? Higher West did a brilliant job giving the Highlanders a 7-0 lead. He really did start that whole play with his line break earlier on in the piece. He led his team forward and delivered that pass to Saili. As the Lions get things back underway through Robshaw, who takes it down nicely but just about makes a mess of it. Here's Manu to Matera. Forward, good ball out wide. Here's Coltman. He's still got that man. Stowers steps. Oh, Stowers has thrown away. Shut the gate. Sherwin Stowers will add another one on the list. Number 6 for Stowers. And the Highlanders are looking absolutely fantastic today. 6 tries for Sherwin Stowers. He's right up there with the leading try scorers in the competition. And that's why. Look at this ability. Look at the step. See you later, Joel. I'm out of here. He leaves him for dust, shows him the little shimmy, and puts on the burners. He is gone. He is a fantastic talent and a real find for the Highlanders. Look at this. No room to work with. Puts on the little fend pass to Joel, and away he goes. It was a fend step. It was very delicate. It was very close to the touchline, but it was so clean. And he smoked him. Absolutely smoked him. Great start here for the Highlanders. They lead 12-0. And West has his second shot at goal. As always, no breeze, no weather. West hits it. Oh, he's hit it straight past the post. That is a poor kick from Higher West as we praise him. Uphill. But he's let that one slip. Gets the hard one. Misses the easy one. Highlanders lead is 12. They're looking great here against the Lions. The match is back underway here, straight through everyone, and eventually Saili picks it up. And the Highlanders, wow, they're looking fantastic at the moment. Here's Manu again. Stowers to Hoggard. He's been quiet. Now he bursts into life. That's Francois Hoggard trying to bust his way past Joel. He puts on a big shoulder and pushes him out of the way. Here's West. Short pass to Captain Robshaw. Not the best to Manu. Here's Smith. Oh, Ben Smith's through now. Oh, there's more holes here than a piece of cheese at the moment. Still going away at the ball. Ranger hasn't scored many, but he might be in for another one here. Pops it back to West. Oh, good defence. And eventually taken down from Mika. Here's Hoggard. Big ball out for Stowers looking for number 7. No, over the top for Ben Smith. Try. Right under the sticks. Count that one. That's a ripper. The Highlanders are playing so dominantly at the moment. That is their 3rd try. And they are looking really odds on here for a bonus point. They are playing that well. Where's this been all season? What's the difference? They've got Thorne. Brad Thorne's back. He's back in the 2nd row, and so's Nasi Manu at number 8. Is that the difference this team needed? A bit of grunt, a bit of mongrel in this Highlanders side. It is proving good at the moment because they're playing fantastically. Or is it just the Lions are that much subpar? Well, we'll possibly find out next time. The Highlanders run out. It will be in South Africa. But will we see the same squad? West. Another shot at goal, his 3rd. Not even half an hour gone. The Highlanders are scoring a try every 10 minutes. He nails that one, West. That's a bit better from him. And the score is 19-0. And it will be kicked off again from Cockett. Get the match underway for the Lions. Short kick, flat one, going down straight to Coltman. Retalika forward, look how quickly they spread it. Straight out to Stowers. Do we have part 2 of Joel and Stowers? Oh, we do, and Stowers smokes him, but puts his foot in touch. He desperately threw the pass in too, which hooked up with someone. It was a perfect pass from the touchline. Just about Stour's magic for the second time. Line out stolen from Retallick. West. Oh, these Highlanders are playing just too well for anyone at the moment. Away it goes wide for Saili. He's still got Ranger. Throws it infield for Ranger. Tries to, oh, he does too. He absolutely squashes Van Rensburg. Leaves him flailing about on the floor. Rob Shaw right on the line. Nasi Manu. Oh, it's a try for the man in his first appearance. That is a bonus point try. And is he the difference? Is he the one that the Highlanders have been waiting for? Nasi Manu, what a performance he's had so far. But is he the reason they're clicking so well? You just look at the pace and power of the big man. The big number 8 scrapes on through. Look at that from Van Rensburg. He was struggling to get up there. He got squished from Ranger. And that laid the platform perfectly for Nasi Manu. Oh, what a performance from the Highlanders. They are a class above at the moment. Ihia West now, 4th attempt at goal. This game surely is gone in terms of a contest. Can the Lions restore some respectability for the remaining 43 minutes of this match? Might be hard to believe, but a half-time grilling from the coaching staff can do the world of wonders for any team. They've hardly touched the ball, the Lions. I'd love to see the possession. It would be so one-sided. They kick off again. They've done that far too often already. It's taken down from Rob Shaw. They're struggling here, the Highlanders, to get the ball back for once, but they eventually do. They're playing so well, they can't do anything wrong at the moment. Saili to West. Oh, that was perfect from West. How did he know to slot that line? Gets it back to Ben Smith, looking for a first half hat-trick. Can't find it there. Ball slow coming back for Hogard. He had the running there for a big gap, but it closed up. It's his Ranger. Ranger going through. Looks, oh, wow. Ranger has been monstered this time from Joel. Here's Nasi Manu again. Matera. Oh, this has to be a try. Lining up on the left. It will be Saili to get the 5th try of the first half. The Highlanders are playing their best football in history. Everything is going right. Francis Saili grabs a try, just like they're giving them out at the country fair at the moment. Matera just about butchered it, but it was Hogard who made things right. There was 4 players out there waiting to score that try. And eventually it was Francis Saili finishing the job. Couple of big hits, but how about Ranger? Monstering players before, but this time the replay didn't catch it. How crushed did Rennie Ranger get? He got splattered all over the field. That was a monstrous hit from Joel. Highlight of the day for the Lions at the moment. Half time is gone. And we will head to the sheds after this kick from Ihia West. Oh, he's found his range now. He has really found his place in the world. And he's looking fantastic in this Highlanders number 10 jumper. The young fly half. Can Sexton compete? Sexton doesn't have the running game of West, let's be fair. And we head to half time, 33-0. Look at that possession, 90% to 10%. I don't think the Lions have even touched the ball, have they? They had a little bit at the start, and then the Highlanders just took over and blew them over like a gale through the middle of a town. Territory 70-30, clean cuts. I guess 30% from kicking off. That's about all you get. Line breaks 7-0. That's huge. The Lions have had nothing. They've had no ball to drop. 4 handling errors from the Highlanders. That's not too bad. And they've had to make... Look at that. It's almost insulting, isn't it, really? 5 tackles. That's all they've made. And hit-ups. We have hit-ups at the bottom. In all my time, I've never seen hit-ups hit the halftime stats. Well, there's a first for everything. And there's a first for the Highlanders thrashing a team in the Super Rugby competition. It is 33-0, and we still have 40 minutes to go. Let's get back down for the second half. The Highlanders at home, thrashing the Lions. Higher West, boy. He's just coming on in leaps and bounds, this young fly half. The adaptability as he kicks off. The Highlanders get the game back underway. To the left side he goes, and it's taken him from Stowers, who was just his magical self today. Hogard waits for it. Pops it wide for Smith. Short pass to Saili, over the top it goes for West. Oh, they could be in again. Looking, Rangers waiting. Oh, Rennie Ranger will score now. That is try number 6 for the Highlanders. I'm almost lost for words here. You run out of superlatives when a team is playing this well. Rennie Ranger dots down. That's his second try of the competition. But Higher West, you kind of feel bad because he's making Sexton look bad. But I'm beginning to think it's just the Lions. The Lions just aren't up to scratch this season. Their recruitment has been heavy, but it's been pretty poor, really. You look at how these guys are playing. The continuity just isn't there. So many nationalities, so many different players. And it's just falling apart for them. They're sitting at the bottom of the South African Conference. They haven't scored a single point. They haven't won a single match. Higher West will have another shot at goal. His 6th of the match. Oh, this one he's hooked inside the post. The Highlanders won't matter, but come those clutch times, those are the kicks that Sexton will nail, and that is where the Highlanders coaches might be a bit confused as who to opt for future matches. Sexton is reliable, he's solid, but he's perfect with the boot. West is just a phenomenon when he's got the ball in hand. As Robshaw takes down the kickoff, and the Lions have some ball. They have the ball, and it is with Simpson, the Englishman. He rumbles up. Now they look out wide. Oh, this is a good chance here. It's with Mpui. He's going to run for the corner, but he's taken out brilliantly from Sherwin Stowers.
Not releasing.
And a penalty for not releasing Matera right in the middle of that. A little chance for Mpui on the wing, on the right-hand sideline. He made a good fist of it too, as West will kick for touch up towards halfway. A little bit of pressure there. Back on the Highlanders. Mpui, he looked good too, but he just doesn't have the support of the rest of his squad, who are looking decidedly average today. Coltman will throw in at the front for Thorne, who has been a thorn in the side of this Lions team, as has West, who tried to run that tiny gap. Just about did it too. Forward to Smith. Ben Smith puts on the acceleration. He's still got Ranger. Ranger escapes the attention of Mika. And away goes Rennie Ranger for try number 2. And that's his 3rd now for the competition. 43-0. The Highlanders are really sending out a message to how good they can be. Everyone else take note at this Highlanders squad. It's taken them a few weeks. It's taken them a lot of weeks to get into this kind of form. They've spent a lot of time at home. But boy, this is the day that they might just click. Rennie Ranger on the right wing. Outstanding player. And he's bagged himself a couple of tries. Sensational stuff from the Highlanders. It's a tri-fest here at Forsyth Bar Stadium. Super Rugby, Super 15. A good chance here for the Highlanders to mount some points as Higher West takes another shot at goal. This time he nails it, his 7th for the match. 7 tries. 45-0. How badly do these Highlanders want the 50? It'll be their first score of 50. Well, it's their first score over 24. That is their highest score to date, 24-5 over the Waratahs. Kicked off once again and left alone by everyone. Eventually Ranger comes away with it. Matera gets the pass away. Coltman. Diaz on the field as well. Retallick. Diaz actually starting, which I failed to mention at the start of this match, is Smith to Saili. Oh, no one at home there. Picked up from the Lions. And a chance there for Delport. But the Highlanders are still going to get it straight back. And Coltman will run it away to Smith. He's in goal and he's in to put down. 5-metre scrum for the Lions.
Seth.
Well, they've fed off the few Highlanders mistakes that they've been given. Oh, but look at this from the Highlanders pack. A big monstrous pack, and they turn the ball over. Here's Holgard, runs sideways, waits for some support. It comes in the shape of Ben Smith. Ben Smith ranging away, looked for Sahili. The defence was just there more than the attack was. Here's West with it. Diaz passes it wide, it's picked up from the Lions though, and Hayes goes into contact inside the Highlanders 22, but they're going to lose the ball again. It's like the difficulty has been just put down here. Smith away to Ready Ranger. Ready Ranger now busting. Can he get another go? He goes with Lane. Oh no, it's Joel who takes him out into touch. Just by a whisker, he was away, breaking the line. And the Lions defence, well, they just managed to keep things composed enough. It's another line. Oh, Matera turns it over. Here's Holgard. Oh, he's quick as Francois Holgard. He's going to have to kick. He does. He goes over the head of Joel. He regathers. He gathers over one. Oh, and he's just not able to make it. The pass is intercepted from the Lions and is kicked away from the scrum half. Cockett, he goes into touch near halfway. And the Lions survive. They won't want to concede this 50. There's 9 minutes to go. Another line out for Coltman. He goes to the back this time for Retallick. And Holgard goes for another little scamper. Where's he going to go this time? This time he steps. He steps around Joel. And Francois Holgard scores. The Highlanders have 50. A fantastic little action replay. Tried the chip kick, did Holgard. This time he backed himself. He backed his step. He backed his little nimble feet. And he went all the way. Throws the dummy. Oh, and away he goes. Look at the step. Shimmy and off the foot he goes. Off the right foot. And for the try. We'll see it again. Here it goes. Watch and learn, kids. Boom, there it is. Off the right foot. Get it right the first time. Sensational step. Sensational play from Francois Holgard. And how good are the Highlanders? This is match of the season for them. Turning point maybe for a better days. They're off to South Africa next week. Things are going to be tricky there. Here's West. Oh, and again he's nudged one wide. That's 3 misses today for West. It'll be the shining light of Sexton's night at the moment, because when it comes to running the play, running this match, Higher West is all over him like a paper bag. There is no comparison. The Lions kick off for the... I've lost count of how many tries they've scored. Here is West. Here's Holgard as well, the try scorer. Saili Stowers pops it out wide for Coltman. Liam Coltman busting down the left-hand wing. Childhood dreams there from Liam Coltman. Reliving the great days of playing in the backs. The young hooker. The Lions will turn him over though, and a good effort, and when they go short side through Simpson. Highlanders pile on and after him, and they'll turn this over to. Full time goes. How far will the Highlanders push? Saili's pass is a shocker, but Smith picks it up and makes a run of it. He turns it back to the left side. Tries to link up with Stowers. He'll be disappointed to only have one try to his name. West. Oh, he brings the defence in, West. Brilliant work from West. And it'll be Saili running for the line. Inside to Ranger. Oh, Ranger's knocked it on. Oh, goodness me. That has just ruined it. And it's been turned over. Diaz was going to score. The Highlanders got fancy and things come unstuck. He should have just gone. Oh, he might not have made it. Let's be fair. Oh, the full time goes. The Highlanders end the play there. The penalty for the knock on. The ref says let's not carry on, guys. The clinical display from the Highlanders. The best we have seen from them this season and in any past seasons, you could say. The Lions have been destroyed, ripped apart and thrown into the scrap heap in a massive victory of 50-0. That's right, 15-0. The Highlanders have destroyed the Lions. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Let's roll out the massive long sheet of paper that's written on. Nasi Manu, Francois Holgard, Sherwin Stowers, Francis Saili, Ben Smith with a pair and Rennie Ranger with a pair as well. So neither of those two able to get their hat tricks, although Ranger was about 1.5 meters away from getting his. Ihaia West had a good day with ball in hand, indifferent with the boot. That's to be said. He missed 3 kicks. Some weren't too difficult, but he was sublime with the ball in his hand. Maybe we'll see Sexton playing fullback next week. I really don't know where we're going to fit him in now. West was sublime. Feel free to leave your input as to who you'd like to see after that fantastic display from the Highlanders. Let's go back and see where that 5-point 50-0 thrashing has put the Highlanders now after today's results. Let's check that out now. After we have a look at the stats. Almost forgot the stats. 82% of the ball, the Lions managed to get themselves another whole 8%. Whoop-de-doo. Handling errors 12-0. That's the high. I guess the Lions will be happy they made none. 12 for the Highlanders. That's quite a few in the end of the match. Tackles 78-15. What can you say about that? The Lions were completely dominated in all facets of the match. And now we'll check out the tables. So with round 11 and pretty much most of round 12 complete, we can have a look at the results from those 1 and a bit rounds. Of course, top of round 11, the Highlanders. Let's just take this all in. Whew. Fantastic result, 50-0 over the Lions. Waratahs going down to the Blues. That's not a good result for the Highlanders. Hurricanes lost to the Bulls. That is good for the Highlanders. The Hurricanes just stuck in front of them by that bonus point last week, but that should be a place back for the Highlanders. The Reds, 1-point win over the Brumbies. That's huge. Western Force thrashing the Stormers. That's kind of surprising. The Sharks, 36-18 over the Cheetahs. And the Chiefs, 62-12 over the Melbourne Rebels. Wow. There's some big scores here. And on to round 12. Life doesn't get much better for the Lions. 84-13 going down to the Blues. Melbourne Rebels lost to the Hurricanes as well, 29-18. Crusaders losing to the Bulls. And the Brumbies losing to the Waratahs. The Sharks down the bottom there, 22-21 over the Western Force. Any more down the bottom there? No. Stormers and the Highlanders, that is our next match. But first we'll have a look at the table for the conferences. And the Hurricanes still a point ahead, but that's by virtue of playing the extra match. So the Highlanders match in hand, only 1 point behind. It is the Blues they need to worry about as they scream out to an undefeated 9-9 record, 6 bonus points as well. That was just the 3rd bonus point for the Highlanders. Hurricanes in second, of course. The Chiefs, wow, the Chiefs are right there. I forgot about the Chiefs. Look at that, 30 points. 30 for the Chiefs, 31 for the Highlanders, and 32 for the Hurricanes. I was concentrating so much on beating the Hurricanes that I forgot about the Chiefs. What a conference we have in store this season. The Crusaders might as well go home right now. They've only got 8 points, 1 win, but they still have to play the Highlanders this season, so keep that in mind. Let's have a look at the other conferences. South Africa sees the Sharks at the top on 41, 1 loss for them. The Bulls on 30, Cheetahs 24, Stormers, who we face next week, on 6, 1 win for them, so another chance for some points maybe for the Highlanders. The Lions, 0 points. Points differential minus 250. Wow, that's huge. Australian Conference, Waratahs out front, 35. Brumbies on 31, 26 for the Reds. Western Force 18, and the Melbourne Rebels down there on 6. That sets us up nicely for round 12. The Highlanders away to South Africa now, off for the big Republic Tour, where they face the Stormers first, and that is at Newlands Stadium, and that is next week. The Stormers, oh, they've been pretty average recently, and it'll be interesting to see how they go against the Highlanders, who will be up in cloud number 9. So stick around for that. Hope you enjoyed today's game. It was certainly a lot of fun, finally scoring some decent tries, and I'll be back for round 12. The Highlanders versus the Stormers, and I hope to see you there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time for round 12. Until then, take care.